visual on this one. I don't know how to turn this thing off. Does anybody know how to turn this off?
Oh, you gotta flip it around. The screen is facing the other way.
No. It's facing us, but it's this.
It's your power button on the top.
It's not that. Oh, cool. It's turned. That's fine.
Open up. Okay, calm. Alright, y'all. Alright, Shalom. Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to you.
Alright,
Devon said Apostle El's great millstone and key salutations. Chief Sasaki and pushing his words, sincerity, truth, and charity. Our brothers from Chicago branch of GMS. Alright, no one is edifying to the hopeful and righteous elect. You know, we got sound stuff, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Alright, so today's lesson is what was the nobility of
The nobility of Israel returning in their lots. Alright, and that's what we were talking about in class, basically. How, can you get that one in Sirach? What was it, 17, I think they brought out?
27 to 9.
27 and 9.
27, it's a lot.
This is
Let's start off with that, Shah.
this is Sirach, chapter 27, verse 9. It says, "The birds will resort unto their light, so will truth return unto them that practice in her."
And that's what's happening right now. Alright? And the truth is returning to those that practice her. Alright? You see, and you see all the camps around the world. You see brothers waking up left and right. Alright? It's the Great Awakening right now. This is the book of Acts all over again. This is Acts 2.0. Alright?
That's it. I had something real quick. It's Isaiah 34:17. It says, "And he had cast the lot for them, and his hand had divided it unto them by line. They shall possess it forever, from generation to generation shall they dwell therein." So wherever your lot is, you're gonna return that lot from generation to generation, man. Everybody has a assigned lot to them, man. All right, if you was a prophet in your past life, you're gonna come back being a prophet in this lifetime, man. Like in the parking lot, you have a reserved parking spot for that particular person. That's each and every individual person that's on this earth, man.
I got Judge 5 and 11. Because that's basically going into what we're doing right now. Because the true man of the Lord is going to be rehearsing what it's saying. Hey, this is Judges 5 and 11. They that are delivered from the noise of the archer and the place of drawing waters, which is America, this is the place of drawing waters.
I was gonna say it represents slavery.
Yep.
Because when you're getting water from the river and you got to go all the way back to your community, to water the crops, and that's a lot of work, man. That's like carrying weights, basically.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
All on your back, man.
That's right, man.
You got it.
So this is the slavery one, and it says this: "There should they rehearse the righteous acts of the Lord Yahweh." And who rehearsing the righteous acts? The man who falling back into their lives. Them is the man that's going to be doing the work, not scoffing against the apostles and coming against the order and all of that. The ones who are going to be doing is going to be focusing on what's about to come. And what's about to come is going to say what's next is destruction. Even the righteous acts towards the inhabitants of his village in Israel, then should the people of the Lord go down to the gate, because what's about to come? Destruction, man. Man, so the ones who are going to be doing the work is the true man of the Lord, and that's it. Ain't nobody else going to be doing this, man.
That's right. I got something. Can you get that second Ezra as well? The 139. But this is Isaiah chapter 1, verse 26. "And I will restore thy judges as at the first, and thy counselors as at the beginning." All right, and that's what the Lord's doing. He's restoring those old, ancient, righteous men, that nobility class, basically. Okay? Because even I'll say this: yes, Israel is the top nation, all right, but there's even an elite within the elite, so to speak. Or like even right now, you got, you know what I'm saying? You got Esau. He's in rulership, right? He's the top dog right now.
Yeah.
But you got what? He's peon. You know, you got the peon Edomites, and you what? You got the elite Edomites. Okay. There's a difference, and there's a difference even within Israel, man. Okay.
Yeah, the left hand and the right. Man. They on the left hand, and Israel's on the right. Like you said, same thing. You know, you have the peons and you have the elite on both sides.
Right. And it says, I'm going to read it again. And I will restore thy judges as at the first, and thy counselors as at the beginning. Afterwards, thou shalt be called the city of righteous, the faithful city. You see, once the elect is restored, all right, hey, that's what's going to happen. The Lord's going to do what? He's going to deliver, you know, that remnant. They're going to get changed. They're going to get glorified. They're going to get dominion. And people are going to, you know that these individuals that we had in derision, these are the people, man. These are the true Israelites. Okay? You know, but right now, hey, we got to deal with the affliction. We got to deal with the, the trials and tribulations. All right, we just got to be patient right now. Hey, but the Lord's doing a mighty thing right now. He's he's setting us in order before these people's eyes, man, and before the entire world. You see it, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Like you saying, the peons taking it for a joke, but at least they scared, man. They know. They in the know, man.
Yep, they know what's about. They know their latter end is coming because they got forgotten their latter end. And the scriptures talk about that, and they see they can't reach them bounds, they can't pass because it's over with. They don't have the time. They don't even have the time that they thought they had to really fulfill. They really don't do world order. They think they're going to fulfill it, but as soon as they thought they fulfilled it, it's going to be taken down.
That's why he's moving fast. I got to push real quick to better brother up this up. This Psalms 50 and 20. It says, thou sittest and speakest against thy brother, thou slanderest thine own mother's son. And that's go back to the Revelation, the accuser of thy brother.
Yep.
You want that word accuser, the Greek word is categorized. Yup.
Put in the category.
Categorizo, yup. Alright, because he always accuses us nothing but thugs, robbers, thieves, everything that he does, right?
Which is why I say the joy of the hypocrite. The joy of the hypocrite is but for a moment. When you come down to you Jakes, you so-called Negro Latino Native American, the whole world wants to put you in the same category. But when you come down to everybody else, it's the individual. And they all ain't like that.
That's right. It say verse 21. It say, these things hast thou done, and I kept silent. See, there was a time in the world when Esau, Edom, right? You've been doing these things, and the Lord didn't correct you. The Lord didn't send the prophets out. You see?
That's why I think the Lord's with him, man. Because he did all this wickedness, and the Lord has a judgment for it. But that's how the Lord always dealt with what you need, man. He allows you to feel your measure of wickedness, then he take you down, man.
You say, what did he say? He said, thou thoughtest that I was altogether
That's right,
such as
right.
was. I said, yeah.
It say,
You thought I was with you.
No, would you? Because I ain't jacked up right away.
You up right away. He told you it's a rock. He let the heathens build up this stuff, man.
what's that? Second Matthew, the 6th chapter. It say, Psalms 15:21. These things hast thou done, and I kept silence. Because
It's like that's the Psalm 73. It said he's not in trouble with other men. Therefore, pride could pass him. You know. So and now you think the Lord's with him. That the Lord's never going to judge him. Man. He's been doing his wickedness for all these centuries.
matter of fact, you get this real quick. We get 2 Ezra 15. The Lord says, hold my peace no more concerning their wickedness.
Oh, yeah.
15:5. Because I'm going to read it, and that it say, these things that thou done, and I kept silent. So now it says a time and a season, right? Everything under heaven, right? So now, got it?
Yep. This 2 Ezra 15 and verse 8, it says, I will hold my tongue no more.
What does 7 say?
Verse 7, I'm going to start up.
5?
Yep. This 2 Ezra 15 and verse 5, behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled.
And guess what? Who was in charge? The wicked. Esau, Edom. You are the border of wickedness, according to Malachi, the 1st chapter, 4th verse. You see? Go ahead.
Verse 7, therefore saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness.
So the Lord not holding his tongue no more concerning the wicked. That means your hurtful works have fulfilled the earth, right? To the heavens, right? So now the Lord has sent out his prophets that shall never hold their peace day nor night concerning your wickedness, man. Go ahead.
It says, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood.
So it
cries
said,
unto me.
can you read that last part, the verse before that?
God, it says, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves.
Hey, 'cause guess what? It's the same thing that went on back in Sodom and Gomorrah and those 3 neighboring cities is going on today.
In a higher level too, though.
In a higher level, but we're at the end.
Yeah.
So what do you think the Lord gonna do? He said, he left those cities for an example. All right. So now the prophets are back speaking, and they ain't gonna hold their tongue, right? Can you read that?
I got some quick. This is Jeremiah 28. I'm gonna start at 7. Nevertheless, hear thou now this word that I speak in the ears, and in the ears of all the people. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence.
Hey, we ain't got no. Hey, the prophets got sent, man. Back in the old times, when the prophets came to your land, they said, "Come down peaceably." Hey, we don't have a good message for you, man. Hey, the message is repent or die. Simple as that. Hey, as Moses did, he drew the line. This day choose life or death. All right? Because guess what's coming down the line? Jacob's trouble, riots, food famines. All right? Hey, a lot of you women gonna get ravished.
Men too.
Okay, you men too. The children of Belial from back then, and what's that? The days of Lot.
Yeah.
Those spirits are back today. Hey, what's that? Isaiah 19. The Lord has mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof. Hey, all the perverse spirits are right here in Babylon the Great, man. This is gonna be the greatest place of judgment, man. You see? And now the Lord has his prophet speaking. Can you read that, brother?
Yep.
And they're not gonna hold their peace, man. Because now the one is going out.
They're doing the same thing that they've always done.
Yep.
They're standing back in their lots, man.
I was holding that too.
Let
This
me,
is Isaiah 66 and 2. In 6, it says, I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace, day nor night.
hey, you can go on the internet right now, which the scripture called the unicorn, and you can get fed any time of the day.
All languages too.
Yep. Sign language.
Oh,
Hey, the Lord said there's no one on earth whose voice should not be heard, man. Hey, that's a miracle, man. You got brothers doing sign language, man, on the highways and byways, man. The scripture says, it's written, it says, this word should be preached in the four corners of the earth. Then the end shall come. Well, guess what? This word been spread abroad, man. And we ain't never had to travel to Spain, to Africa, to Asia, Antarctica, man.
Yeah, that's what the Lord set up the internet for. The scripture described it as a unicorn.
So now,
it was just said in Psalms 19, their lines
Yep.
go off throughout the entire earth.
that's it. What they call the internet?
The World Wide Web.
Yep. And guess what?
I got a precept back it up.
Come.
Psalms 22 and 21 says,
Speak up, Doc.
in Psalms chapter 22, verse 21, save me from the lion's mouth, for thou hast heard me from the horns of the
Salaki, it
unicorn.
says, save me from what? The lion's mouth?
From the lion's mouth.
Hey, man, Esau's going to come in with that rat. He's going to be like a hungry lion, man. All right? You got to remember, strong, you know what I'm saying, healthy male lion that's on the, attack. That's no joke, man. That's how Esau's coming, man. This guy is no fucking joke, man. Brothers got to remember that. Esau is no joke. That's the left-hand side of the Lord, man. That's his weapon. All right? And the only way we're going to be saved, all right, from this guy is if Yahweh Shem Shah does divine intervention, man. That's it.
Hey, from this basket case. That's what he is.
American Psycho.
An American Psycho.
Can you read that again, though? Can you finish this? You're not. Can you read that again one more time?
Okay. In Psalms chapter 22, verse 21, it says, save me from the lion's mouth, for thou hast heard me from the horns of the unicorn.
I got something. Hey, one of y'all can break it down. This Wisdom of Solomon 8:1. It says, "Wisdom reacheth from one end to another mile."
That's the, kno-
Oh, boy, bro.
that's the knowledge reaching out throughout the whole world,
Yep.
and reach to the four corners of the earth. So everybody know, and it really, man, they ain't really no excuse. It be a lot of people just be capping. People know that they Israelites are just not accepting that shit, man.
Because they want to continue to do wickedness, man. They want to continue to do adultery. They want to go to the churches and praise JC, man. All right? Man, these people want to fucking keep getting high in dope. All right? Keep selling dope.
Keep eating pork.
Keep eating pork and lobster. This is what these people want to do, and then some, bro. Whatever they're into, man. Because these people are fucking freaks, man.
Yeah,
All right?
they don't want to put the flesh into subjection. They won't continue to fulfill the lust of their flesh, man. That's
And
it.
it didn't know and have no repercussions, man.
Yeah.
Don't judge me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No accountability.
Only God can judge me. How you gonna get judged, nigga?
Hey, he is going to judge horrifically, man.
And that's the point of the prophets coming out.
Yeah.
It said, matter of fact, real quick, the prophet. You had some more of that.
No, I'll read it again. It said, "Wisdom reacheth from one end to another mighty." And the Lord did that by through the internet, man. This word is, hey, brothers are live right now. This word is, this lesson is live where everybody can see it.
It's on display for the whole world.
For the whole world to see, yeah.
And
So
it's gonna stay up too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
it
believe,
says,
if I'm not mistaken, you know, my screen is correct, but I think it said the brother from GMS Trinidad's watching right now. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. I forget, you know, 'cause my screen's correct.
Yeah,
The point being, though, he's in the islands, man.
the West Indies. Yeah.
We're in fucking the Midwest right here.
It says, "Wisdom reacheth from one end to another mightily, and sweetly does she order all things."
Because guess what? The Lord set the internet up ultimately for the word to go out. You got a lot of people use it for folly, but really this is the tool the Lord had prophesied in, what's that, Psalm 19? All right? The Lord set this up so the word can go out mightily, man. We ain't got to travel like Paul them on a ship and go here and go there. You understand? It's right here. From the comfort of your own home, on the highways and byways, this word reaching out to everybody in the whole globe.
Hey, no, I was just thinking how Lord tricked Esau ass. He think he's gonna use the internet for other purposes, but the Lord had the internet set up for the word to be preached for your damn downfall, man.
That's right.
Because I think Esau ass created the internet in his mind, thinking he was going to be a spy on everybody.
Yeah, that's it. It really is. It's to prophesy your downfall.
Yeah.
That's why you had Rockefeller says you should never invent the internet.
Hillary Clinton said we're losing the information war
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
because of the internet, man. Hey, it's fulfilling two prophecy. Israel waking up, and then also Esau is being made bare.
Yeah.
He's getting put on display, man. Look at this fucking schmuck.
Can I finish this real quick? Real quick, bro.
Fucking schmuck.
Psalm 50 and 21. These things has thou done and I kept silent. So we already see the Lord not keep silent. But the prophets, right? Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such as one as thyself. So it is. What it say, Ecclesiastes 8 and 11? Because sins against the evil and not executing speedily, therefore it's set in the hearts of men to do evil. He thought the Lord was with him. We must be rich. We beating these people down. We doing what we want to do to them. There ain't nothing happened to us. We on top of the world, Craig. Right? It said, but I will reprove thee. And how the Lord reproving you? To the prophets. All right? And set them in order. It is an order amongst the camps. Before thine eyes. We're talking about the Lord's built by the tabernacles of David, man.
That's
and he
it.
set that old order up again.
Yeah, that's a lot, bro. No, it's a lot, man. That's a scary thing. That's for the ones who are still fighting the fear, man. That's a scary thing, man. This dude just bug guy's mind, man. Teaching BS now, man.
Hey, the Lord said, deceive and deceive our ears, man.
Yeah.
Hey, one thing that we have to learn is the perfection of the fear of the Lord, man. Because the Lord can give, he can take away. And we all gotta stay humble, man. Hey, what it say, as it's written, wise earth and as is proud, man.
Yep.
Hey, you know they had a saying in the world called "Don't bite the hand that feeds you." So the Lord, you know, the Lord is the one that's feeding you, is knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Why would you turn against Him?
And Lord be making examples as certain individuals for others to fear.
Yeah. The scriptures talk about rebuke before also others may fear. I think it's in Timothy. So when these guys fall out, they start, bucking up. They start basically perverting the doctrine and all that. It's really, first, we're going to contend for the faith because we have to do that, according to the scriptures. The other thing is, as it said, in Timothy, man, rebuke before also others may fear, man.
Marshall got
Real quick though, can you get that second Ezra that first, yeah, and then I've been hot off that scripture, and then you can get your precept
I'm gonna start at 38.
wherever you.
This second Exodus 1 and 36.
You brought out how the Lord is setting up order, right?
Yeah. Second Exodus 1 and 36. It says, it says, they have seen no prophets, yet they shall call their sins to remembrance and acknowledge them. I take to witness the grace of the people to come, whose little ones rejoice in gladness, and though they have not seen me with bodily eyes, yet in spirit they believe the thing that I say.
Yeah, exactly. And we haven't seen the Lord, with our bodily eyes, but we believe, man. All right. This thing's all about faith, man. And you can't. It's impossible to please the Lord without faith. You have to have that faith, man. Okay. But see, that's a gift. You were bringing it out earlier. The gift of faith. All right.
Ephesians 2 and 8.
Yeah.
Say faith is a gift.
You're not going to get this by yourself. The Lord has to give you this heavenly gift. He has to give it to you. You can't buy it. You can't steal it. All right. You can't try to obtain it. However, whatever way you can, you think about. It's just not going to work.
Lord got to give it to you like you do.
I got something for you, Art. Real, just to bag up what the brother just said. This Salaki, this Job, Salaki, this Job, Job, the one y'all must be on shot. Job chapter 28, verse 12. But where shall wisdom be found? And where is the place of understanding? Man knoweth not the price thereof, neither is it found in the land of the living. The deaf saith, it is not in me, and the sea saith, it is not with me. It cannot be gotten for gold, neither shall silver be weighed for the price thereof. It cannot be valued with the gold of Ophir, with the precious onyx or the sulfur. The gold and crystal cannot equal it, and the exchange of it shall not be for jewels of fine gold. No mention shall be made of pearl or of pearls, for the price of wisdom is above rubies, man. Hey, even in the book of Acts, that one guy trying to buy wisdom, the Holy Spirit, they rebuked him and said, you have a devil on you, man. Hey, you can't buy this wisdom, man. That's why I'm going to some, Hocab Malone, and going to some theological schools, you can't get this wisdom, man. The only way you can understand is if you come to the prophets and really believe in the report, because the prophets, the Yahweh Shemai is dealing with the prophets, man. Because all we can do is speak the word. But it's the Yahweh Shemai that opens your man up to receive it. That's where wisdom comes from.
What is it? I planted, Apollo water.
But the Most High gives the increase. Hey, guess what? Wisdom, even knowing who to go get wisdom from, is wisdom. I'm going to prove real quick. This Wisdom of Solomon, y'all get it, bro. This Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 8. Wisdom of Solomon 8 and 21. It says, nevertheless, when I perceived that I could not otherwise obtain her, that her is wisdom, except the Most High gave her me, and that was a point of wisdom, also to know whose gift she was. I prayed unto the Lord and besought him, and with my whole heart I said. So even knowing that how Shemai was shot and going to him, where he say, any man like wisdom, as the Most High give to all men liberally and upbraideth not.
Mhm.
That's even wisdom within itself.
Yeah.
Because you can't go to no school and get wisdom.
Yep.
You can't go buy it. You can't go on no book. Hey, man, the Lord got to open your mind to receive.
That's right.
Good.
I can finish this out.
This is 2 Ezra 1 and 38 now. It says, and now, brother, behold what glory, and see the people that cometh from the east, to whom I will give for leaders, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
Aren't they all dead? So what does this prove?
Reincarnation.
Reincarnation.
You
So
can
this,
receive.
if you can receive it,
That's it.
exactly. That's what it proves, man. Abraham was it Isaac, Jacob.
Hosea.
Mm-hmm.
Hosea. So you just got thousands of 1,000-year-old men walking around.
So they gotta be back in this time period, man. They say a brother might be, Abraham, we know who Isaac is, you got, Jacob, was it Hosea, Malachi? It's gonna get into it, man. So that's why you gotta, I'll say this, man. You gotta be real careful and cautious, man, when you're dealing with the brotherhood, because you don't know who these men are, man. You don't know who they are. All right, that's just a little side note. So be very cautious with how you deal with the men of the Lord, man. All right.
Verse 39, and to whom I will give for leaders, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Hosea,
Yep.
Amos, and Micaiah, Joel, Abdias, and Jonas,
Mhm.
Nahum, and Habakkuk, Zephaniah, and Haggai, Zachary, and Malachi, which is called also an angel of the Lord.
Yeah, because they're what? Messengers. Prophets, basically. And that's the nobility right there, man. The leaders.
Yep.
Okay? They're gonna be set back up in their lots to do what they do, man. To lead the people, teach them, all right? Hey, can you get real quick Nehemiah? Was it the 8th chapter? What is it? Because this is the job of a priest, all right, and a prophet. Okay, this is was it Nehemiah 8 and I think 8.
Yeah, I believe it is 8.
So,
Hey, didn't King David have an order
yeah.
amongst the mighty men? The 30. He had the 3 that was not of the 3. Right? He had the what's that? Chronicles you read it?
Yeah. 7 members of David.
He had the order. Even the mighty men had order, man.
I was thinking about Jeremiah when he was bringing out the prophets. Jeremiah had whom under him? Baruch.
Yep. It was described. Yep.
But this is Nehemiah chapter 8 verse 8, and it reads here. And by the way, when you read up, man, this is going into Ezra and his camp. Okay. They had a whole camp session. They went out into the gates, all right, the main place of concourse, and they taught the people. And it says here, this is Nehemiah 8 and 8. So they read in the book, in the law of the Most High distinctly, and gave the sense and caused them to understand the reading. That's what the men of the Lord are supposed to do. Okay? They're supposed to teach the people, all right, what's written in this book. All right? They teach them what's holy, what's profane, the prophecies, exhortation, so on and so forth, man. That's the job of a prophet, man.
That's right.
I got something real quick to back that up. This is Malachi 3 and 16.
Perfect.
Then they that feared Yahweh spake often one to another.
That's right. Hey, there's no lone wolf, all right, brother out there, okay? If a brother's got that spirit, man, now of course you got certain brothers who are more reserved, but if somebody's just constantly by themselves, man, that's a bad spirit, man, to be in. You need your brothers, man. They help build you up. What'd you say?
2 is better than 1.
Yeah, that's right. 2 is better than 1, according to Ecclesiastes. Okay?
And guess what? How do the prophets speak one to another nowadays? The video epistles.
Yeah.
These are letters. Brothers speak to each other every day through the internet.
They're doing it right now.
Giving you messages from him. Hey, we giving a message to another brother in the Bahamas right now who tuned in, and he ain't gotta be here with us. But he is with us in the spirit. We speak often all night long. It's all day, man. You can go on the internet any time of the day and get this word, man.
And then what does it say?
Speaking one to another. What it said according to the scriptures.
what does it say? Of what two or more are gathered in my name, I'm in the midst of you.
Yep.
Now Yahweh shines in the midst, man.
Yep.
Okay, so it's very important to be amongst brothers. That's why out here in Chicago, what did the elders say? Hey, we're gonna start setting up classes again, and it's mandatory to go to them. All right, and that's all through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shai. The Lord set it up, man. But He used, our elders to set this up. He used those men. But it's very important that you be amongst the brethren. All right.
That's right.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes,
Let me finish this. It says, let me read it again, Malachi 3:16. Then they that feared Yahweh spake often one to another, and Yahweh hearkened and heard it, and a book of remembrance was written before him. Which
that
is...
book,
No, you got it. Go ahead.
it's the Bible, man. Because, the brothers are speaking this word. Wisdom craft without. She's uttering her voice. Hey, the Lord light is being shined. By how? How is He doing it? Hey, the scripture talking about what that Sirach 24, my brook became a river became a sea. Talking about the truth has grown. But how did the Lord do that? He says in the next verse, I should make my doctrine shine as light. Who did He do that with? Because the Spirit of the Lord rests upon men on earth. What did He say in Matthew the 5th chapter? Let your light therefore shine.
He gave him the secrets.
The men of the Lord, by preaching this word right now, the light is shining to the whole earth.
That's right.
Start with our biblists on down to the apostles today, man. To the brother that's doing the work now.
Kind of says, for them that feared Yahweh and thought upon His name.
Hey, it's all for the fear of the Lord, man. And guess what? The scripture said, what's that, Sirach 1:14? The fear of the Lord is created with the faithful in the womb.
I got a quick one there, y'all got it. It's Deuteronomy 32:1. Give ear, O ye heavens, and I will speak. And hear, O earth, the words of my mouth. My doctrine shall drop as the rain. My speech shall distill as the dew, as the small rains upon the tender herbs, and as the shower upon the grass. So like you said, the knowledge is being manifest all throughout the whole earth. It's like rain, man. It's raining on you. This doctrine is coming down, and it's either only ones that's gonna grasp on and hold on to it is the elect. Okay, hopefully we are that number there, but that's the ones who gonna hold on to this knowledge. They're gonna understand it. Whose minds are gonna be elevated and open to even know how to speak and break these words down correctly. You know, ain't nobody else doing that, man. You know,
That's how the truth is going to spread. That's why the Lord said I should water my best garden.
Yeah.
You see? Hey, the Lord's going to, through the elect, right? And what He say, I have given them the word that thou hast given me in St. John the 17th chapter. And as thou hast sent me out, I have sent them out. Then the Lord said in the same chapter, I pray not for them only, but for all those that believe on me through their word.
that's right.
So the 144 gonna bring back fruit.
That's right. And let my shot get his real quick. He been holding for a minute. Go ahead.
This is Jeremiah 35:15. I have sent also unto all my servants, the prophets, rising up early and sending them, saying, Return ye now.
Hold on, bro. Hey, the Lord set up the prophets early, man.
That's right.
Before destruction comes. The Lord has always done that, man. Just read the Bible.
Yeah.
Just read the Bible, man. All right, every time the Lord set up the prophets before destruction. All right, because it really is. It says in can a brother get this real quick to back that up? Second Chronicles 36 and 15.
And what during the time of Samuel, when the prophets came, what the people said, "Is thou comest peaceably?" That's not the same type of respect that the earth is showing the prophets now. They're
doing
the
this.
prophets. They're hating on the prophets.
They shoot.
They don't understand.
Paintball guns at the
Right.
prophet. They throw
Hey.
eggs at the prophet.
I believe before Samuel departed, he told him like, "Hey, did I do anybody bogus?
Yeah,
You know, did I do like call me out right now?" Like, so he was blameless before the people, you know, because he was doing the work of the Lord. But these people look at us like we all scumbags and we're bums and deadbeats and all of this other madness.
Shit, they be the bums on the other side.
Exactly,
Brothers
man.
work hard.
They're just straight hypocrites,
Brothers
bro.
are better workers than a lot of the 2/3. A lot of you niggas that be scoffing.
Right.
Shit, a lot of Jake and the True be managers. Come on, man.
Got their own
That's the-
businesses.
Come on, man. Stop it, man.
Take care of their family, man. Shut the fuck up, man.
Right.
Straight up, man. Man, with all these scoffers, shut the fuck up, man. What the fuck are you doing? Not a goddamn thing, man.
That's all they doing, scoffing. Oh man, bum with camcorders everywhere.
They put on their resume.
They
professional
scoffing and beating their dick behind the camera, man. They ain't even getting no pussy. Go ahead and read it.
Try it.
Oh shit, damn.
Alright, shit. We see, call us bums. Got all this camcorder equipment.
Right.
Damn bums with money, I guess. Right. That shit don't even make sense, man. Y'all just a bunch of damn scoffers. The Lord said judges are prepared for scorn.
That's right.
We done heard worse from better people.
Right. And I got, did y'all still have one?
No, let me bring that out.
And then, look, yeah.
This is the book of 2 Chronicles, chapter 36, verse 15. And the Lord Yahweh, with power of their fathers, sent to them by his messengers,
Which are the prophets,
rising up betimes,
which that means early.
and sent it because he had compassion on his people.
Exactly. The Lord has compassion. He sends the prophets out early so you can know what's good, what's evil, you know, what's holy, what's profane, how to get right, okay? And you taking heed to the warning. All right, but this is what Jake does. This is 2/3 history right here. Bring it out, bro.
And on his dwelling place, this, just like your brothers going into, scoffers and scorners. Verse 16, but they mocked the messages of the Most High.
Mock the message of the Most High.
And
You had a bunch of parodies, especially back in the day, you know, Elder Crowd, back in the day, all them damn parody videos.
Yeah.
Shit, they'll call brothers like myself Edomite, they'll call Rapiah fucking Arab or Ishmaelite, talking just fucking madness, bro. Alright? Calling those bums, snow dummies. What else, man? They've said so much fucking shit, man. Fuck
Faith-based
it.
Israelites. That's what
Oh,
this church
my
is
God.
based around, the faith.
Thank you.
Beautiful, thank you.
That was a good one though for once.
You know what I'm saying? Like the whole truth is based around a certain faith, an understanding of something, man. You know, and a belief in what things not seen until you're in Hebrew. So that's beautiful. I take that. That's a compliment. You know, man.
and despise his words and
Yeah, because they hate
prophets.
the words of the Most High and they misuse the prophets, man. You're supposed to help the priest out, okay? Help the prophets out. You're supposed to listen to what they got to say, take heed to it. But you guys say fuck it.
Right. They see the message is going out, but you're not understanding the message of you're gonna be put to death. That's the message. That's what's coming. If somebody came up to me and said, hey man, they cursing me out and how they look, but they said, hey man, don't go over there, you gonna die, let that dude's great mountain. I'm gonna be like, what? I don't care how they look, I'm listening to the message, but our people don't do that, man. Because they all are in a carnal mentality, man. And really the Lord blinded them, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Because
say
it's
that.
prophecy. So us being on this end and them being on that end, that's prophecy, man. That like you said, it makes our chances that much greater.
It said it should be scoffed in the last days.
Right.
Somebody, and I read earlier, somebody got to fulfill their lot.
Yeah.
Right.
That's right.
Hey, you still have more?
Still got more. Until the wrath of the Lord Yahweh arose against his people,
Right.
till there was no remedy.
That's right. That's when you guys are gonna stop talking shit. When you start getting fucked up. We're not talking about little judgment here and there. We're talking about when you see no fucking food in the stores, when you start seeing, your fucking mom's getting raped to death, alright? And you start seeing people get eaten in front of you, man. Alright? You just see nothing
Apparitions
but
and shit.
yeah, apparition, you see nothing but total chaos. That's when you gotta stop talking shit, man.
Strange animals just strange in places and shit.
Hey, Lord said in Proverbs 1st chapter, He will mock when your fear coming. And now they would seek me now when they collect me. You got it?
This, well, Proverbs 1:26, in fact 24. It says, because I've called and ye refused, I've stretched out my hand.
And how is the Lord called, man? Through the prophets.
He said, he that receiveth you receiveth me, he that receiveth me receiveth him that sent me.
Hey, Scripture say I set up pastors
I got it right here.
Oh, God. That's Jeremiah.
It's Jeremiah 3 and 15, and I will give you pastors according to mine heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding.
And so they're not going to speak their own mind. They're going to speak the mind of the Lord. They say, I will give you pastors according to the Lord's heart, his mind. All right? So the Lord's not going to come down himself and speak to you, man. He's going to self-manage you, man.
The genie in the lamp about to come to you and see you run the goddamn lamp.
Right.
He about to start talking to you. But that's what you niggas be thinking, man. Especially these fucking women, man. Yo, these fucking females. They ain't women to me. But they always say, "Oh, the Lord talk to me." He always talk. He don't be talking to you. That's Satan talking to you. Talking about you talking to you. Where did you getting that madness from? You don't even deal with you females.
They delusional like their daddy.
While eating a pork sandwich.
That's a good talk. They got stones
Yeah,
everywhere.
one more.
What play here?
For the other, Proverbs 1 and back in 27 says, it's like in 25. It says, "But ye have said, and not all my counsel, and with none of my reproof, I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me."
That's a typical nigga, man. We in trouble. Now he won't get serious.
Right.
Now he won't seek the Lord.
Hey,
Well, you supposed to be getting serious right now.
And the scripture talks about in that security, thou shalt be destroyed.
And that's going to be around when the famine of the word, because when it said, if you read more down, it said they're going to be wandering to and fro trying to look for the word, like it just broke down in that proverb. Trying to seek them. You're not going to find it. He said you ain't going to find it. You know? So
It's talking about the days of Noah.
exactly.
That's what it said. They should be eating and drinking, marrying, giving in marriage to the son, man, and enter to the ark, right?
To the sword.
They have, hey, it's no difference, man.
Yep.
They worried about motherfucking going to celebrate their birthday, especially got hot weather. They talking about going to Jamaica,
Right.
Cancun,
Hey, Salaki,
chilling, goddammit. They ain't worried about, hey, they don't even see, hey, they say, oh, the price rise, oh, that's all good. I always been like that.
But Salaki, the marriage rate went up. Why is marriages is going up like that? That's prophecy. Because it said they're going to be giving in marriage, being married and giving it to them.
Damn right, adultery marriage. But these motherfuckers been adulterous, man.
Exactly.
Adulterous
All that-
generation. Yeah, exactly, brother.
Hey, it's a wedding. I was just talking to a female. She said she about to go to a wedding next week. I'm for real, man. These weddings is popping off like crazy, man.
It's hot.
And it wasn't even like this, because actually the divorce rate was more at first, but now it's rising. They like people thinking things are getting better. No, it's getting worse for your destruction.
Hey, but guess what? According to the scriptures, real marriage is sex.
Yeah,
So that just mean they enjoy. They just people just in their own indulgence, man.
exactly.
That's really what that's going into.
Yeah, yeah.
They just in their own pleasure, having sex, having fun in the sun, lemonade in the shade. They just chilling, man. That's really where it's going into. They just chilling. They ain't worried about shit. Jake ain't gonna know when shit hit him, like they say. Hey, your ass in the fucking concentration camp. The dope kicked in. Hey, guess what's going on right now, man? Let y'all know. Hey, just the other day in Inglewood, the Aldi's over here on Ashland. One day it was open, the next day they just closed that bitch down and just left. And the whole community called, the news came out there and said, what's going on? They ain't give us no warning, no nothing. But guess what? I did a lesson on it. That's a sign from your how about some I was shot, man. How quickly you can go to the store and you can buy some water and the next day you go, that shit gonna be closed, man. That's a sign, man. It says suddenly till the full storehouses become empty, man.
Right.
What are they talking about? It should be no work in the streets. So you think everything cool? We can buy a little douce today, a little water, and just a little steak today. Tomorrow, that shit could be closed down, man. Just like that. Then you're gonna be like, damn, where you going? Then all the traffic is gonna go to what? Migrate to one store.
Right.
And that's what's gonna bring riots. Long lines, riots, and guess what? A store only they only used to buying so many goods, right? Now they're getting unexpected extra traffic, which brings what? They're gonna be empty.
Yeah.
Now, guess what? People gonna be asked out. It's gonna bring what? Riots.
Yeah.
All this shit getting set up while y'all out here indulging your own flesh and doing what you want to do, man.
Having
And then the whole system is breaking down right in front of your eyes, man.
having all these children, and the scripture says children are multiplied for the slaughter. A lot of you people about to be evil people already.
That's what they had them for. So, what they say, they have signed their children.
That's what
Hey,
y'all
why I got some?
y'all come. Hey, any of you other brothers got precept, man, let them come out too, man.
If I could share to what Shikari will say, and it could happen out of nowhere. I was at a gas station, and the whole power went out.
Perfect.
It was outside was there was clouds, like the scripture says, like the day of the Lord is as thick as darkness. It was outside like that. And I was thinking to myself, damn, is this it? I was like, damn, is it the time already? But like the brother was saying, it could happen at any time, man. People were freaked out. It was like they can't get gas, they can't buy nothing.
Can I say this? But you were stable. And why is that? Because you had the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. See, these people, they're going to be losing their goddamn minds, man. All right? Because their hope is in this place. Their hope is in America. Hey, they've been sold the American dream. All right? They love it. You know? Exactly. It's really a nightmare. The point being, though, is, hey, the brother was stable, though. He was cool. He was waiting. Is this time, man? All right?
Hey, that's part of being on your that's part of being on your watch. Being ready in your mind, man. Being ready on your mind, not focused on what. That's why the scripture say, cast away from these mortal thoughts.
Yeah.
Because none of weak nature, the burdens of men. Right? Because, hey, don't worry about these fucking bills, man. Do what you gotta do, but, man, keep your eyes on the prophecies, man. Hey, when they say one that possessive as that he have not, one that selleth as he that buyeth, it's a mind state, man. Because at any given moment, we gotta be ready to flee. Fuck this shit, man. Hey, Babylon the Great being destroyed, man, because Yahweh Shem outside is breaking it, man.
That's right. Hey, the brother got it.
Hey, get the precept, bro.
This is Matthew 24 and 37. But as the days of Noah were so, shall also the coming of the Son of Man be.
You start 36. Go up to 36.
Oh, yeah. This is Matthew 24 and 36. It says, But of that day and hour knoweth no man. No, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only.
Yeah, which is Yahweh. You know the date, man. So we gotta stay on our watch, man, and be ready always, man. You know, because Lord's gonna come as a thief in the night. All this is gonna come as a thief in the night, man.
And then to the wicked, because the ones that ain't gonna get caught up in the night is to the elect.
That's it. Yeah. For the ones who ain't watching, it's gonna catch them off guard, man.
Verse 37. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days they were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, and married and given into marriage unto the day that Noah entered into the ark. And the brothers were just mentioning that, man. People are getting married and they're having fun out here. The weather's hot out here. People don't care. They're distracted.
They can't wait to go to Lollapalooza. All right?
Lollapalooza.
Fucking every goddamn festival that Chicago has. Go to the damn Bahamas.
Miami.
Fucking Miami, hot girl summer.
Hey,
Fucking
what
jokes,
was,
man.
what was also happening? They were eating, drinking, giving in marriage. What also was happening? Noah was prophesying that
Yes,
judgment was going to come.
Right.
So just like the days of Noah, guess what? The prophets are out letting y'all know that, hey, judgment is coming.
That's right. Hey, you have more than
Verse 39. And knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be.
Perfect.
So that's the time that's coming, man. These people are they're gonna get it when they least expect it, man.
That's it.
It's gonna hit them out of nowhere, man. Slap in the face.
What it say? In your security, thou shalt be.
I got it right here. This is Sirach chapter 5 and verse 7. It
Oh,
says-
see how the spirit work?
In Sirach 5 and 7, it says, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day.
You're not supposed to be delaying it. You're supposed to, you gotta be like, what is it Peter? They dropped everything, man.
Straight away.
They straight away, they said, you know what, fuck fishing, man.
Immediately.
I'm gonna follow the Lord.
Hey, not to say, I don't know. Somebody, y'all remember that dude that came up. He was out downtown. And he was like, I believe everything y'all said, but let me write this book for you.
I heard, like, yeah. On that one dude, the Mason dude, he said, "Let me get a couple 10 more minutes." He like, let me get a couple more, 100 more thousands.
Samaria, he said, "Man, I believe everything y'all saying, but damn, why the fuck though?"
Oh yeah, man. Hey man, these niggas, man, y'all about to really get it, man. Cause y'all the main ones. You niggas that came up, heard this, say you believe, and then take this into account, and you still went and did nigga shit, and the Lord gonna destroy you. Hey, you better be praying and hoping the Lord wake you up in the end. But hey man, it's gonna be people. He suspected being woke up. I mean, anything is possible in Yahweh. He showed mercy on whom he showed mercy. He had compassion on whom he had compassion. But you niggas who just want to have this life, what's really here for you?
Nah, because guess what? If the Lord, as it's written, you've been woken to this truth, man, put your hands to the plow. The Lord said, no man looking back is fit for the kingdom, man. That's written. Hey, the Lord wake up a guy who been murdering his whole life in 12 hours, he'll just wake him up. Because the Lord will say that one dude that's going to cost that to him.
I say
at the last second, he said,
I say Cam might get woke up, man. And actually, Elder Ryan is going to confess saying he's starting to get believed more. You know, and he was a nigga when we first met him, remember? Hey, man, you don't know who going to probably start waking up at the end, man. And I always confess it and say, hey, man, Cam might be one of them niggas that wake up.
Hey, you never know, man. Hey, because when them time of accident, where it was 3,000 souls healed in one day, and then another day 5,000, man. Hey, this word is becoming precious in these days, man.
I was gonna say too, once brothers started doing those miracles, man.
Yeah, that's coming.
Because that's what happened in the book of Acts as well. Yeah. Peter and Paul, they were doing miracles, and that converted a lot of people. People really started believing. Some people have to see those physical miracles in order to believe, man.
Well, it's in the there that power that people will be willing.
Yeah.
But then he has.
I'm going to finish this. This Sirach 5:7, it says, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day.
Hey, when in town, you can't put the word off from day to day, man. I'm going to just do this lesson tomorrow. Then what if the Lord come back tomorrow? What was the last lesson he wants you to do, just for you to be clear?
Right. And he said, what did he say? Watch, because you know not in what hour the Lord coming. You know what I'm saying?
The Lord said in Luke, he says, it's always good that man pray and faint not, man.
It says, for suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth.
It says, such a judgment happen out of nowhere, man. Hey, it be just a nice sunny day, you come outside.
Evil net.
Making my way downtown, right? Then, bam!
Hey, that's what happened at 9/11, man.
Yep.
I remember that 9/11. Out of the blue. That event took place, man.
Yep. Hey, what happened to the pandemic, 2020?
Yeah.
One day it was cool in March, next thing you know, everything was just boom.
Hey, if I could take note on that, it was like the spirit changed that day. Like it was just a breeze and a wind, and shit was just different.
So,
yeah. So we went into another chapter or something.
Yeah. They amped up. It says, for suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth. And
it's like I say this, and that was the Lord. You know, the Lord, obviously shut it down, but the Lord was really like stretching out his hand, because what was happening too? Everyone was at home,
on the
internet, not doing shit.
Yep.
And then what were we doing? Prophesying nonstop, man.
Yep.
The Lord was like, hey, my hand's here, grab it. Hey, but the majority of the people, they pushed it away, man. Things started opening back up. Then what happened, man? They got into more following.
They comfortable again.
They got that stimulus.
They forgot all about the motherfucking.
Hey, but you know what? That's true though, because they got it's a battle rapper. It's a battle rapper I was watching earlier called Mad Papa. He was talking about how he joined the so-called black Hebrew Israelites. But guess what? That's how you know this word has been spread to the 4 corners of the earth, man. Everybody, hey, this is the talk now, man. The average preachers is talking about Israel, man.
Mad as hell.
That's how you know the word is going out. Hey, the Lord is doing his thing, man. Hey, nobody's gonna be excusable, man.
They have no cloak for their sin if I had not come. You know, the Lord, what does it say? It says the Lord winked at the ignorance, but now he commanded all men everywhere to repent.
And if you got your eyes open too, man, just look at your news in every city you win. It's judgment going out, man.
Right.
Hey, it's the dude that gets cold. He tied the woman by her ankles.
Yeah, that's it.
And chained her in the fucking abandoned house and was coming there raping her, man.
That's gonna be a case.
Hey, guess what? That's only the one that reported.
Yeah.
Because if it's one spirit like that, how many more spirits are like that out here, man? That shit been going on, man.
No, you're right. A woman just stabbed her husband to death over some goddamn photos of it.
That was her.
But it was her. It was photos. It was photos of her. And she just fucking put her fucking husband to death, thinking it was another woman. And you know what? She gonna be judged because over that jealousy, man.
Yep.
A lot of you fucking females who want to be jealous over this other woman bullshit, which is coming out more. Everybody is getting with it. It's a lot of fucking females getting with it.
Oh, man,
with the polygamy bullshit. But hey man, a lot of you females that got a problem with that shit, you gonna lose your chance of getting salvation.
Hey, guess what, man? We're in a time where a lot of you women, you better get right and repent for those. Hey, because they just had a single meeting conference in Texas. When the women come and just meet dudes. No man showed up. All the women were just there by themselves, man.
Keisha. Yeah, because men are woken up. You know, Lord used certain men to wake up. You women are finished, man.
Yeah.
Because people are woken up to your ass, man.
They're realizing that they're not the prize, man.
Yeah.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? That's
They
what
at
it
the
is.
table.
Like
All that independent ass woman. Hey, what did it say, Isaiah 32? Rise up, you women, and be at ease. Hey, the vengeance is gonna fail on you, man.
God, grab that Isaiah 32 and 9.
On TikTok, they got a lot of like females exposing how females be cheating and getting over on dudes, and then you go to the comment board and then you see those females like, stop putting us out like that. Don't tell why you do that.
hey, you adulterous as females are gonna fucking die terribly, man. Hey, the Elder Malcolm always says, man. Hey, you want to ride the cock carousel? The cock carousel is gonna ride you. See,
That's it.
see, what's gonna happen is you're gonna be like that one lady, like how you were just mentioning, out here on the south side.
Yep.
You're gonna be in an abandoned fucking building, tied up, and you're just gonna be getting popped one after. Guys are gonna keep coming, one after another, one after another, one after another, and you're gonna get no fucking breaks, man.
Yeah, it's pop. You die from that, man.
Yeah.
That's in the book
yeah.
of Judges.
Yeah, because the Lord gonna give you what you want. Since you want to be a whore, the Lord that's your judgment. The Lord gonna give you that, man.
Yep.
Hey, and you know, laying back in earlier, you know, a few minutes ago, you know, the Lord said that the Lord not slack concerning His promise. As some man kind of slackness, but it's long suffering. I think that's how it goes. It said
None should
that
perish.
none should perish. They all should come to repentance. Okay, there ain't nobody got shit to say. Lord gave every individual a chance to get their shit together, man.
Yeah.
You know, you all this time, get yourself together, man, and repent, man. So everybody got nothing to say when the Lord bring that judgment, man.
That's right.
No cloak for their sins.
You got that, McGon? Yeah, Isaiah 32 and 9.
I got it.
You got it, Shema?
This is Isaiah
Man,
32.
you in my
Speak up,
cup,
Mark.
man.
Isaiah 32 and verse 9 says, rise up, ye women that are at ease.
Yeah.
Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech.
Hey, because guess what? A lot of you women gonna be destroyed, man. Remember, it's more women in the world than men. A lot of judgment coming upon you women. If you watch the news, a lot of women is dying.
Hey, not the doctor said it. They realize that they not the prize. Hey, to tell you Isaiah 13 and 12 says, man is more precious than fine gold.
That's it.
Man of the Lord, in particular.
That's right. But it's this one female I might listen to sometimes. She was even dashing on out, an older female, kind of older. And she was just saying how she said, like I've been saying for the longest, the reason why a lot of these fucking children don't have fathers in like because of you bitches always trying to make yourself the prize and stuff, make yourself important. She was just cutting y'all for 3 minutes. How y'all and guess what? It ain't. Guess what? You know the comments gonna they talking shit, scoffing. Fuck, you know. Hey, but guess what? You bitches who did that, then you want to try to clean it up now. Now the fucking kid older now.
Hey,
you want to try to give them to the father now. After you done fucked up their whole mind and think it was cool and thought you was doing something, or I'm an independent black bitch Hey, the Lord about to kill you, motherfucker.
That's why this coming right there.
It's like the only reason why they're giving the kid off when they're older is so they can be a hoe again.
Yep.
That's it, man. So because they don't want to deal with responsibilities. Man, the Lord's gonna fucking kill these
Tell her
kids.
get our groove back.
Yeah, a lot of you children ain't right either. You just take the mom's side, and it's two sides to every story, man. Why don't you find out from your father?
That's what this one female said. She said, go around your mom because of the ones that the father ain't around. She's like, go around your moms and be like, I want to hear dad's side of the story. What happened? And she said, if the mom is like, oh, I can tell you the story and try to give you the answer, it's because she's in the wrong. But then she'd be like, go ahead and go talk to your dad. Then, you know, then it wasn't really nobody's fault. It was just them separating.
Then you come back and then she's like, what'd he say? What'd he say? It's like the woman always trying to control the narrative.
No, she make the little motherfuckers informants. They informants, man. They little, so when they with the fucking father, they using the fucking child to report it back to them. And that goes into that Isaiah 3 that children should be our oppressors and females. I'm not calling you women, females rule over them, man. You bitches they think is cool, but it's all good, man. Destruction is coming, man. You finished that scripture out this morning.
Isaiah 32 and verse 10 says many days and years.
So like I said, many days and years, man. So you bitches gonna be going through a lot of fucking shit soon, man. And you're already going through it, man. Alright, tampon shortages. That shit's real, bro. That shit is fucking real, man. Formula, baby formula going. Alright? Shit, and Canasso was talking about how even the weave industry is gonna be all fucked up soon, man.
Oh my god.
So yeah. You bitches are gonna be looking fucking terrible soon, man.
You can't put on that mask anymore. That's all it is, man. A lot of these women really are ugly.
I don't need the mask.
Huh?
He said a lot of them need the mask.
It costs a lot to keep up a woman's hygiene. And all that shit like out the window.
And then when there's when the food supply keeps getting thinner and thinner, bro, motherfuckers are gonna steal you. They're gonna break into your crib, steal your shit. You ain't doing nothing. You ain't doing a goddamn thing. You're a fucking woman, man. All right. Hey, if you're in line trying to grab some food, right? Let's say they start doing some what do you call those when the army starts giving out those rations and shit. All right. Hey, men are gonna push you to the fucking side. All right. Toss your ass.
Take your
ass.
Oh no! Hey, Ella Malcolm said it count. Motherfucker gonna go to the grocery store and put the woman in the basket with the groceries. She's going
I'm
home.
Brody. I don't pay for no groceries.
Right.
Through, man.
Exactly, man.
This bitch is about to be fucking through.
This is Isaiah 32 and 10. Says many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women. For the vintage shall fail, and the gathering shall not come.
Yeah, all the jobs, I was about to say that the Lord set you up. He gave you the Benz truck, the Land Rover, the Link car, the Mustang, the BMW. He gave you the condo, the food. Because you're gonna get it all taken by man that day. That's what's gonna happen. Or you're gonna be a part of Isaiah 4:1 years of life. You're gonna have stuff. See? Now that's the ultimatum the Lord's giving a lot of you women, but a lot of you women, you're gonna be like, nah, I don't want to follow what the Lord says.
Hey, it said y'all gonna come with y'all own food, right? And bring y'all own apparels. Hey, y'all gonna come with y'all own shit.
Right.
You gonna see what a real man gonna do. All he gonna be doing is just fucking eating what you feeding him and protecting your ass. Ain't no fucking paying no goddamn bills. None of that shit, man.
Hey, just guess what? It said the vintage shall fail. The food. It's gonna be fat. See, right now, a woman like, I don't need a man. I'm independent.
Right.
So she can go to the store. She had the police to call, right? 911. She can go buy a little goods, order it off Amazon. All that shit finna be over with, man. So that's the vintage. So now what you gonna do? Now, hey, guess what? A lot of police out here, right? They gonna go home and protect their own families.
They've already been saying this in certain places, like I forget where it was at in Michigan. You look, if you call 911, if it's not pertinent, man, they ain't coming. They ain't coming, bro. That's foreshadowing what's to come.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, hey, guess what? Here in Chicago, if you do a misdemeanor crime, the police not gonna chase you no more. You run.
Hell no, they not, man. And people are stealing everything out of Walmart.
In California, at Cali, bro, they made what's that, a misdemeanor?
As long as you don't have $1,000
Yeah.
worth of product, man, you can go steal the shit. And they can't do a goddamn thing, man.
It's basically a purge.
Yeah.
They allowing small crimes.
Right. And that's just gonna increase it to other bigger crimes that they're gonna report too. See? People gonna get stabbed. Oh, we can't come. Gas too high. Shit, the truckers already said they not about to come. They paying $1,000 every day to drive on the road. Every day. $1,000 every man. That shit.
And there's a diesel shortage too.
Yep, diesel short, man.
They just said there's no more diesel coming in. Whatever
So there ain't no more food coming
that's
in.
it.
Don't remind me, I gotta listen to that dude Scotty. He made a video, the dude be talking about the cars he's talking about. I gotta watch that video.
You got more on that scripture out?
Yeah, let's start wrapping it up too.
And also too, I work in the grocery store, and we got low for 3 days. 3 days, man.
Yeah.
And it's fucked up over there. And then a little load that did come in, only thing that came in was strawberries, and that was it.
Damn,
That's
that's
the
just
whole
spoiled.
3 days.
And that shit came with Strawberries had a recall.
Yep.
Oh, we gotta take that shit back.
Go ahead and finish that out, Shemar.
This is Isaiah 32:11. Says, tremble ye women that are at ease, be troubled, ye careless ones, strip you, and you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins.
So the Lord, like, basically, man, you better get more in this thing, man. It's all them days of what's that, comfortability, the Amazon ordering, all that shit. They got it made. All that shit is over with, man. Hey, I'm in the suburbs. You know how people order the groceries, they put them on the front porch?
Yeah.
There's gonna be people snatching that shit off your porch, man. All the Uber Eats, they just leave little potatoes and shit right there. People start taking that shit.
The Uber Eats takes your damn food.
They'll take a picture. Hey, bro, this is what they did. They'll take a picture of the shit on the porch and run back up on the porch, take that shit, and eat that shit. When I dropped it off, what are you talking about?
I don't know. Maybe somebody took it. That's what's about to go down in this place, man. It's going to get buck wild, man. This is like a time that's never been since a nation has been created, man. This is, man. That's why we need the Lord, man.
You got something, Marsha? Y'all was got something too. Go ahead, and then y'all was and get y'all last piece. Y'all ain't got nothing, Benjamin and God. Y'all lukewarm right now. Go ahead.
This is Luke 23, verse 31. For if they do these things in a green tree, what shall be done in the dry?
Yeah, so they're doing it in the green tree where there's still supplies left. You know, like people can go grab gas, go to the grocery store, go to the movie theater. They're doing all these crimes. Imagine what's gonna happen when all hell's breaking loose, man. When they don't have the supplies.
And what's that movie where that dude he wanted to hunt for a Twinkie? What was that movie? I forgot.
Shit.
Like just for a Twinkie, there's gonna be people with sugar.
Zombieland.
Zombieland, yeah. It's gonna be people. There's people now with sugar addicts, people that are on drugs, cigarettes, coffee. Coffee's not, man. Once people can't get their coffee, cigarettes, alcohol, weed. All you people gonna bug out when you don't have this at your beckoning hand anymore.
That shit's serious.
We around fucking zombies ready to snap.
Can't get the prescription pills that get them high and shit.
People are gonna
I need my fentanyl.
Yep. People are in trouble, man. The Lord's gonna take everything away.
Man, if you how about sitting outside now with you on that day, man, your ass is fucked, man.
That's right.
There ain't nothing calm that you can do to get out this jam. Hey, the children, it's gonna be all type of weird ass spirits out here, man. People gonna really be zombies.
No, yeah. Hey, I had a dream, and I don't really have dreams, but I had a dream where I'm running and shit, and these people were trying to eat me. Now in the dream, I'm thinking this shit zombies and shit, but when I woke up and I was thinking about it, I'm like, wait, these motherfuckers weren't dead. These people were alive. Right. They was literally scratching me, biting a piece of my arm. I'm like, oh shit! I started running, and it was like you were running down a hallway, and they were just right there trying to bite you and shit. And I woke up, I'm like, damn, these people are going to be trying to eat you. Yep. Literally, they're gonna be a group of like 3-4 dudes. Run up on you, grab you up, and just eat you raw like some sushi.
Just watch the movie The Road. Just watch The Road, man.
Yeah. Dude getting,
We're about to get medieval out of here, man.
Oh yeah, you know they always bring this up. A few years back, when Venezuela, the whole system crashed and all that, you had that dude. Basically they didn't care about the prisoners, man. They left the prisons, you know, fend for themselves, you know.
Oh my God.
They had all the prisoners fend for themselves. You had a dude literally getting raped and eaten alive at the same time, man.
Yep. He was eating his ear.
Yeah, he was eating his ear while fucking him in the butt.
Yep.
He was chewing his ear like he was eating
Like this is some crazy shit, bro.
octopus or some shit.
But this is what's gonna happen. These are the judgments that are gonna, you know, hit. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. One in the butt. So go ahead, y'all.
This is the book of 2 Ezra, chapter 15, verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. You know, woe to this world, you know. There's none but destruction coming to this whole world. You know, it's already here. You know.
That's right.
Verse 15, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. That's happening on a small scale, you know. You know, we got people get shot all over the place, man. You know, it's even gonna get worse in the times we talking about. You know, people trying to break into people's cribs. You know, trying to steal foods. Women getting ravished. You know, kids getting ravished. Men getting ravished. You know, people getting hurt all over the place. You know, that's happening as of right now. You know, verse 16. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor apprentices.
Yeah, so they're not going to worry about what a mayor says, what a president says, you know, what alderman says, or, you know, the police commissioner. They're not going to give a fuck about that, man. You know? All right? They're not. Because they're going to do desperate things in desperate times.
Desperate cause.
Desperate times.
Yeah, desperate measures. Yeah. People going to be desperate out here, man. Nigga want to be desperate for protection. It's not going to be there for you. They tell you that, and a lot of you women that got men, they going to die too. They say they shall die of the famine. They shall die in the wars.
Yes.
They about to get it. And then that's another thing. The war is here. We're 1 inch away from going to war with Russia.
Oh, they're going to bring that draft back.
Right, the draft is coming back. You know, so all this stuff is happening ultimately because it goes back to what? The Lord is raising up his people. You know, he put it down one and set it up another. That's in the book of Psalms, man. That's it. The Lord is getting rid of Esau. It's time out for wickedness on earth, man.
Well, Esau is the end of the world. Jacob is the
There it
beginning
is.
of
Second and 6th chapter, man.
Yup.
That's what you're seeing unfold. That's what's manifesting.
You know, soon later we lawlessness, you know, like the scripture going into. Lawlessness, no police, nobody to protect you. Only people that's gonna protect you, the ones who get jacked up is meant to get jacked up, but the ones who's meant to get protected, you know, is gonna be by the possibly you have by Shema with the men of the Lord. You know? Verse 17, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
That's martial law.
Martial law. People, you know, you're gonna have different blocks blocked off, expressways blocked off, you know, different neighborhoods. You're gonna be able to go to different neighborhoods and stuff like that no more.
They're setting it all up right now, man. All right, for martial law to come into the streets of America. I mentioned this when I was with Yasser Allen. The reason why, like out here in Chicago, the reason why they're sitting here and reconstructing all these highways, redoing all these bridges, is because they're gonna have tanks rolling through the streets, man. All right.
And guess what? They already cutting it off because a lot of Jake is already starting to have high crimes on the north side.
Yeah.
So guess what? The people with money, so-called, they gonna be cutting them off from the average hood people, not the coast over to where the rich stay at, man.
They're gonna raise up here in Chicago, like Elder Michael says, they're gonna raise up them bridges, man.
I think they did,
yeah, they were they've been testing that. They've been testing the bridges.
The downtown area, they've been putting the bridges up so they couldn't cross, man.
Niggas can't come to it.
If you're south,
yep.
If you're south of them bridges, man, south of the river, you're through, man.
Yep.
You are fucking through, man. Hey, it's fucking even people north of the river, man. You're through too, man.
Yep.
You just have you're just buying, a little more time, basically.
Yeah,
that's all. You just kicking the can.
Hey, everything is set in place, man.
Right.
Book of 2 Ezra, chapter 15, verse 18. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled.
And that's why this is all coming down the pipe, man. Because of pride. And we read it earlier, man. When pride is from the Most High. You think that your ways are better, and then, look, your ways are nothing but vanity and just wicked. That's all it is. Look at these people right now, man. Look at their deeds, man. It's wholly ungodly. You don't even want to speak about some of the deeds that they do out here.
The scripture says, what does it say? Unlawful. You can speak those things.
Yeah.
The houses shall be destroyed, and men should be afraid.
Oh, hey, there ain't gonna be no food. House is gonna be destroyed. Why? Because men is looking, they searching, man.
I mean, verse 19 now.
Yeah,
Look at second, chapter 15, verse 19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor.
That's what's coming. The love of many shall wax cold. Keep going.
But shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread, and for great tribulation.
So, since the natural resources and all that's going away, hey, these people are gonna be invading one another. They're gonna be killing one another for food, water, pussy. All right,
Yeah.
clothes, whatever. Hey, your fucking your lighter. That's gonna be a huge
Packet of
commodity.
ketchup.
A packet of ketchup.
Hey, then guess what? Money ain't gonna matter in that day.
Yeah.
Scripture talk about how they should cast money into the streets. Everybody don't want no fucking money, man. It's gonna be about substance. Bread, the women, water, and food, and shelter, man.
And riches profit not the day of bread, though.
Yeah.
Righteousness delivered from death.
Ain't nobody gonna do it for no fucking money, man. It's gonna be all about substance, man. Hey, all hell about to break loose, man.
All you women that got them BBLs and shit, y'all about to get raped.
Oh, you gonna get raped and ate, man.
Want to look good and shit, want to show that ass off. Hey, man.
You about to fuck.
It's gonna be a curse.
That shit real, man. The Lord said, rise up, you women at ease, man. Hey, matter of fact, can we end it with this? Can we get that Micah 7 and 9?
Man, go ahead down the bar, read the word.
You get your precept.
7 and 9.
Did you?
I gotta pull you
Read yours real quick because you had one. I'm there.
All right, this is Luke 12, and I'm going to start at 29. And seek not ye what ye shall eat or what ye shall drink, neither be ye of doubtful mind, for all these things do the nations of the world seek after. And your Father knoweth that ye have need of these things. But rather seek ye the kingdom of God, and all these things shall be added unto you. Fear not, little flock.
Exactly. So don't worry about the things of this world. Seek the kingdom of Yahweh Bashem Shak, man. Alright, and everything shall be added unto you. Alright? Don't worry about it. You brought it out. Was it that 2nd Ezra, the 14th chapter? You know, let go of the mortal thoughts. Alright? They put off that weak nature. Don't think about how you're gonna eat or how you're gonna find shelter that day. Just believe. Just believe in Yahweh Bashem Shak. And you'll be taken care of.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna testimony on a small level. The other day, I just did a lesson and I said, "Don't worry about the Lord gonna feed us." I went to work this morning, did my work for the Lord with the work. Now I ain't even eat that morning. With the work, they had a whole jerk meal, rice, cabbage. They never had it said there. Rice, cabbage, and a 2-piece jerk meal. Boy, everything was just waiting for it, bro. I said, damn, it's ironic. But it just goes to show you how the Lord works. It be like a small little thing the Lord will show you, man. Like literally, we gotta worry about nothing, man. Just keep doing what it say, strive unto the truth, unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee, man.
One of my favorite ones, I'm just hit it real quick because it's hot. This is Exodus 14.
I need
Verse 14.
That's the scripture.
The Lord Yahweh shall fight for you, and ye shall hold your peace.
And we got a lawyer in heaven, man. They say a high priest, Yahweh Shai, man. And guess what? He praying for the elect. I don't know how he gonna do it, but guess what? He gonna do it, man.
I got a quick one, real quick, back you up. It's 2nd Ezra 2 and 27. Be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaven is coming, others shall weep and be sorrowful, but thou shalt be merry and have abundance. The heathen shall envy thee, but they shall be able to do nothing against thee, said the Lord. The Lord be with you, who can be against you.
That's right.
Your ways please the Lord. It says it make your enemies be at peace.
That's it. Hey, man, it's gonna be some things that happen in these days where people gonna be like, damn, the system breaking down, but these men are still motherfucking flourishing.
Right.
Hey, the Lord said, then you should know who my choco. It's gonna be a lot of miracles happening these days to the house of David, man.
Hey, we've been straight during the pandemic.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
We straight right now. Yeah, it's high as hell. We still eating, we still working out, still getting our shit done, man.
Eating good.
Eating good. Shit. Fuck. These niggas out here starving,
What
man.
pandemic?
Exactly. Nobody.
He had the Michael.
Go ahead. That's the last
Speak up, Art. Yeah, that's the last
All
one.
right, yeah. So no more precepts, man.
This is Micah chapter 7 verse 9. I will bear the indignation of the Lord because I have sinned against him.
So hey, you got to deal with the Lord's wrath because ultimately we've sinned against the Most High, every single one of us. All right, in our past life and right now. All right, so you got to deal with the afflictions, all right, the trials and tribulations. But hey, look, the Lord's not going to give you too much that you can't bear. So whatever you're going through, the Lord knows you can deal with it.
That's it.
You got it, all right.
Until he plead my cause and execute judgment for me.
Exactly. Wait on the Lord, man. The Lord's going to justify you. The Lord's going to justify you. Just be patient.
Yep.
Keep reading.
He will bring me forth to the light, and I shall behold his righteousness.
Keep going. One more verse.
Verse 10. Then she that is my enemy shall see it,
Yep.
and shame shall cover her which said unto me, where is Yahweh thy power?
Yep.
Mine eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets.
Hey, a lot of judgment is coming, man. And we live in a time of judgment. All right? Hey, this is a time for us to be seeking the Lord. Hey, one thing other than right, I always say, man, stay before the Lord, man. Brothers should be a heavy prayer in this time and just watch it, man. All right? Examine yourself heavy and just being a brother, man. All right? Hey, because judgment is coming, man. A lot of you, hey, these women is coming. You don't worry about women coming, man. They coming. Lord, what are we gonna do? The women gonna come, man, and they gonna all be in order, man. Ain't gonna be no take them to the movies, watching Netflix. No, they gonna play ball according to your game, man.
Exactly. Shit, if you wanted Netflix and chill, bitch, this is what we doing. I'm chilling. We doing this. And we fucking.
Only because I want to.
And I got a bottle of wine. We drinking this. I ain't drinking.
You ain't drinking nothing. Hey, but no, we just gotta wait upon the Lord, man. 'Cause everything that we desire, we want, is right here, man.
Right.
We ain't got that long, man. So just keep praying. Hey, keep the faith, man. Pray for one another. Hey, man, this shit is. Hey, Babylon, one thing for sure and two things for certain, ain't coming back, man. The Lord said, what he say? Hey, give balm to her that she may be healed. But Babylon ain't gonna be healed, man. All right. So all you people that join the Babylon the Great, man, you're gonna die right along with it, man.
Right.
For all you that want to seek life, hey, seek that all by Shema Sham, repent, man.
Well, with that, man, we're gonna give all praise and glory and honor to
Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Kapash.
double honors to our apostles and elders of GMS and brothers that sincerely doing this work, and the few sisters that are listening and learning and being obedient to their husband. Keep pushing and doing the work. Shalom, Barakatham, and a Bible.
Allah, the ball.
Babylon, please.